Hello and welcome back to Spiral Knights Reloaded. I'm Nimcha and I'm gonna be going through these missions on Elite difficulty. And where were we up to? We were up to Toy Soldiers. We've done everything up there. It's all gold, it's all looking good. We can now jump into Toy Soldiers. Toy Soldiers gets us some orbs of alchemy, some recipes, some... ooh, a bomb. Hello, that's kind of nice. Also got monstrous research. Can we do that? Yeah, let's just... start that. Hooray! And... oh, sweet. That gets me fire crystals and hatchets just for doing, like, nothing. Is that a thing I want to equip? Let's just check that out. I'm not much of one for big slow weapons. That's a big slow weapon, isn't it? As opposed to my slime slasher. It's also 1 star, so... ooh, slow weapon with the attack speed high. I kind of like the sound of that. I'm gonna be honest. I've very little experience with the actual heavy weapons, except like Grand Faust, and I never particularly liked that. You know what? I'm gonna try it out. I'm going to learn to use a heavy weapon. That's the thing I'm gonna do. And oh hey, I've got that's showing how long it's been since I did a video. Wait, what? I got these. Hello, what's in here? No companion prize boxes never opened. What? Have I forgotten to do them, or have they literally been sat there since after the last video I did? Sparks of Life, crystals, motes, good. Other one. Can't believe they were there. What? It was weeks ago, that promotion. I only took 2 weeks off. Hasn't been that long, has it? Has it? Craziness. Craziness. Okay. Oh, I didn't get any fire crystals that time, but I got the motes. And that reminds me that I do indeed have a pet that needs feeding. Got this little guy, and he's looking pretty hungry because he hasn't been fed in weeks either, so what are we feeding him? I can't remember what he likes. At level 2, I suspect he likes pretty much anything. No, 1 star did next to nothing, didn't it? Got some level 2s that my best buddy Mad Red gave me loads of stuff. Grave soils. They're pretty easy to come by, right? What's that do for me? Not a lot. Okay, 3 stars. Soul dust, they're also pretty abundant. They'll do for now, yeah. Feed him them, and he wants a power mote, which has got a bunch of them. And they are bound, so we'll use the bound ones. I don't have any unbound ones, do I? Nope. He's a deconstructor now! Hooray. My cute little deconstructor. I got the rocky cores. I'd be kind of tempted to feed him the rocky cores. It would get his level up really fast, actually, wouldn't it? And, you know, I could always just go and dump a load of 4-star stuff from Maroka onto this character and level it up pretty quick that way. That's probably the best route to go, because I'm not actually going to use 4-star material for anything for a long time. Yeah, let's just feed him the 4-star stuff. And it doesn't heat him up anywhere near as much as I hoped he might. Anyway, he's one tiny, minute fraction of nothing more powerful now, which makes him... oh, that is his first perk, so I can now kill beasts, not beasts, beasts? Machines, one tiny little bit better. Cool, right, let's hop into the mission, and that's actually quite convenient, because I do believe the next one is against machines. That's on advanced, let's crank her up. Why that should be on advanced, I have no idea. It is no longer on advanced. We're going in hard mode. Hard mode indeed. Do we get a briefing on this one? No? Oh. I am disappointed. Half the fun of this series is doing silly voices for the characters. And this week I've been denied such an opportunity. No, I want to do silly voices. I know that's not even a silly voice, that's just me being whiny. Lol. Toy Soldiers factory floor. Let's go smash up some toy soldiers. They'll just be robots, toy soldiers. Same old robots we always smash up. Smash them up all day long, every day. I was just thinking, should I change my gear? But I don't think I have much gear to change. Let's have a quick nosy. What do I have? I have my Cyclops and... did I get something better? I have a... wait, what? When did I get that? I have a scale helm which is normal and piercing and very slightly better. Yeah, let's equip that. I have no idea when I acquired that, but coolio. And the armor, I have a Vita suit, which... Actually, I've got my fencing jacket, gives me a damage bonus, I like that. Shield, we ain't got an upgrade. I keep looking at gear, but honestly, I feel like... Let's test this thing. Okay. I could get used to that. That is very Grand Faust, in fact. So I got my gun. Wait, what? I got my gun, that's the one. I got my gun and a big slow sword. Let's see how he handles against these guys. Ooh, that's some damage. That's cool now, like that. Bam. Oh god. Dragon, shoot them all. Oh god. Too many of them. Okay, that's got the healer, that's the important one. I must remember not to do too many double attacks, because... Ow. Yeah, you expose yourself with the double attacks. Double attacks are problematic. Who's healing? Oh, he's healing them from behind a wall. That's not good. You there? That smashed him. Yes, deconstructor's coming in good. Coming in good. Smashing up machines real nice. Now, if only they'd had a battle sprite with them during the Terminator machines, Terminator films, and things might have gone a little bit more smoothly than they did. I'll be back. No, you won't. Have a dragon! Roar! Dragon smash Terminator. I mean, he did melt in lava at the end, so, you know, I bet a dragon would do the job just as well, right? So, yeah. That was a shortcut. See, but I think we've been over this many times before, but yeah. Dragons just make everything better. Dragons plus stuff equals awesome stuff. It's the secret formula of life. This is why I'm bringing a dragon with me. He's also tiny and way cute. Little baby dragon. Love the little baby dragon. I got Smashy. And I think we're... Oh, there's one more over there that I need to... Smashy, smashy. Smashy, smashy. Coming over here for some smashings. What's my charge attack like on this thing? Just out of mild curiosity. Okay, it stuns them. That's kind of cool, I guess. But it's real slow and would leave me open to attack pretty dang bad. Ah, double attack. Ah, got you. And there we go. Cool. So I don't know which route's the right route. There are multiple routes here. Which one is most likely to lead me to loot? I think this one looks potentially looty. Is this a looty route? Looty route. Hello, there we go. Cool. Loot. Smash. That's not terribly overwhelming loot. But I'm really not sure what I expected from depth 2, you know. I don't know what that was. Get out of my life. It was a sleep one. Nobody uses sleep. I was kind of looking through the gear on the wiki earlier, just talking about it with people. Revelations on gear that I had no idea stats were on things, and there's quite a few endgame bits that are reasonably powerful, and kind of the downside to them is supposedly that they're weak to sleep. Like, why is that that's just an OP thing because it has no downside, because its downside is a stat that isn't used in the game. I don't get why that stuff's still around. Why is sleep resist gear still a thing? They've changed gear so many times, they've made so many efforts to, you know, balance things and make things relevant, and I suppose win millions still around, but, you know, for the most part, most stuff at some point gets balanced and tweaked and fixed and all that jazz. And yet... Hi guys! Ouch! Shouldn't have gone for the double whammy there. Double whammy was foolish. Yeah, so many things get tweaked and changed, and yet I'm genuinely astonished that sleep resist gear is still a thing. Here's the volcanic plate stuff. It's got fairly standard high level elemental resistance and a butt ton of normal resistance. Otherwise fairly standard stats, but it's just that normal resistance is way higher than any other 5-star gear, and it's like, that's actually really quite sturdy gear. I've not, well, stuff tends to deal a lot more, you know, special damage than normal damage at high end. So I don't might have limited use, but there's certainly stuff out there that does that kind of damage. So it certainly has its uses, and I can see if you knew you were going into an area where there were enemies that definitely did deal some normal damage, it'd be kind of a thing that would probably be pretty useful to hang on to. I don't know why I went around breaking all those. I'm not sure any of those were relevant. I'm a derp, but you knew that. That's news to nobody. Smashy, smashy. Whoa, okay, that's a rocket. Okay. Oh, thank God we're in Tier 1. They aren't homing rockets. That's okay. Dragon, would you be so kind? Okay, this is slowly getting there. Come on, break, will ya? Whew, there we go. It's not quite so bad when they don't all home in on you and chase you down forever, because in Tier 3, rockets are horrifying in Tier 3. Here, they ain't nothing. They just had a good bit of health because we're on Elite. I feel the need to keep reminding you of that because it's not a thing I tend to do very often. Elite's not my style. I prefer to take the easy way out. The easy way. So, yep. Smashing up robots. Not got too much to talk about today. Normally I seem to ramble. I've lost my rambling mojo today. I'm no longer a rambling man. Don't know. Just have to keep smashing and keep going and see where the road takes us. How many roads must a knight walk down and all that? I'm basically just speaking in references to things now. I'm just a reference machine. I have no unique thoughts of my own. I don't think that's ever been anything other than the case though, so there's no real change there. Ooh, we're after the red ones. I was about to complain that was a paltry yellow, but we want red. That's still not great, but ooh, there's another one. Come on, big one. Lady luck. No, not on my side today. Okay. This doesn't seem too terribly challenging. I mean, on Elite in my basic 0-star gear, it's kind of... I have been moderately challenged before. This area just seems kind of trivial though. It's less challenging than the previous Elites. Or maybe I'm getting better. Am I getting better at this game? I could be getting better. I don't think that's very likely though. 625 hours in, you'd think I'd be reasonable at it. It takes 10,000 hours to master a skill, so I'm nowhere near mastering it. I need another 9,375 hours. You know what? I reckon I probably came close to mastering World of Warcraft in that respect. That's probably not true, but still. The amount of time played was silliness. Ah, missed the lift. I don't know why I always do that now. I don't like going on the lifts. Lifts are for suckers. Remedy capsule, that's good. Let's go down to the production center. I have no idea how many floors I'm doing here. I need to check that out and find out. And also, can I heat things up? Can I heat anything useful up? Probably not. Also, I can't get those low-level heat crystal thingies anymore, can I? So, can I? Let me just have a look-see. I can heat. Oh, I can heat my hatchet up. That's a thing. Let's go stand over here and heat it up. So I can get skip to level 3, and there's still no prize boxes available. So I might as well try and go for a level skip. Come on, heavy hatchet. That'll do me. Well, I don't think it's really going to make a grand difference to anything, but it'll do. So that's let's have a go at that one then. Come on, Frost Gun. Level 3. You suck, Frost Gun. Slime Slasher. I know I haven't got you equipped, but let's try anyway. What you got for me, Slime Slasher? Plus heat. Better than a kick in the teeth. Fencing jackets. I am out of crystals on. Flak jacket. Yeah, all my 0-star stuff I'm out of flak jackets on. Scale helm. Well, that didn't heat up, did it? Was this heat being derpy? Because I thought they fixed that at some point. Because that definitely only went to like the 3/4 mark and now it's ready to heat up. What? No, let's go with that. Let's see what we got. We got level 2, that's fine, that's reasonable, that's the basic. There we go, a little bit warmer today. Which is good because it's getting cold weather now. It's coming to winter. Winter's good, I like winter. I know everybody's good, oh no, winter sucks, it's horrible, I get seasonal affective disorder and it makes me really sad in the winter. And I don't think that's a thing. Seasonal affective disorder. It's sad. Seriously, but what's the deal with that? That can't be a thing. It's even if you acknowledged it, it's definitely not a medical thing like people make it out. It's one of those things like Jeremy Clarkson would have a feel there. It's like, why do we need to attach a label to everything? It's just the way things are. It doesn't need a label. And in this one, I would agree. Seasonal affective disorder is just a made-up thing. Just put a coat on and enjoy the snow, man. Why get depressed about it being cold? Do not be affected by the seasons. You cannot affect the seasons. Why let the seasons affect you? Just enjoy it. Winter's cool. I like winter. Go for a long, frosty walk. When it gets really cold, go up onto the moors and have a big, long walk through the frosty area. And it's brilliant. It's lovely. Don't go after it's been frosty, because then it just turns to mud and it's slushy and gross. So, yeah, you don't want to do that. But walking in the frosty days, cool. On a big, warm coat, put some gloves on, go for a wander. Nothing better. Which really tells you exactly how much of an old man that I am and that I like going for walks. I am actually turning into my dad. I don't know whether that's a good thing or bad. Nah, my dad's cool. I like my dad now. I don't mind turning into my dad. I like beer and walking. If I was into gardening, I absolutely would just be him. He's not into video games. I do video games instead of gardening. That's kind of my thing. So, yeah, let me just shoot you and dash through here and smash some stuff. So yeah, winter, man. How about them winters? It's not even winter. It's like it's barely past the equinox. It can be scarcely called the start of autumn. Well, autumn's cool as well. Autumn's also great. I just like going outside during seasons, which is pretty good because there are often seasons. They tend to be on quite a lot. Autumn's good because you get all the leaves and it's not too hot. And summer's great because it's nice and warm. And then winter's great because frosty, bracing, cold air is nice and really refreshing. And actually, you know what? I don't dig spring. As far as seasons go, spring is not a season I dig. It's just kind of what's there for. It's not a cool color. It's not a cool, well, anyway, milder, I guess. It's often fairly rainy. It's not a great temperature as far as temperatures go. You can't appreciate the extreme cold or warm because it's just kind of mediocre. You don't have a nice long day. You don't have a nice long night. It's just kind of mediocre. I mean, autumn's got much the same properties, or fall, you know, wherever you're from. But the difference is that that's got, you know, orange and brown and red trees, and it looks really pretty and cool. So yeah, spring's got nothing going for it. I don't like spring. Every other season's good though. So yeah, now you know my stance on, you know, the solar cycle now. And how much I approve of the fact that the Earth rotates around the sun. I have no idea what that bit's for. What's that bit for? What does this do? It serves no function. It looks like we got us a battle pod hiding in there as well. Okay, you want whacking with one of these guys. Now, as far as gear for this character is concerned, I have been giving it some thought, and like I said, I keep thinking about what gear to take with me as I get deeper into it and how to diversify my gear. And seriously, will you stop healing that guy? That's getting really annoying. Okay, seriously, we're just going to have to go around here and take matters into our own hands. Seriously, will you get whacked with a frickin'... I don't even know what this is. Hatchet, that's the one. It's a hatchet, right? Okay, seriously, dragon, would you just blow them all up, please? I'm hurting a bit here. Get down. Okay, and there we go. Cool. So yeah, I've been... Wait, what? What? Why is this here? There are so many random bits in this level that just don't do anything. I should probably have a pill, shouldn't I? Oh, hello. Hello, Battle Pod. Yeah, I think at the moment I'm gonna hang off on getting gear. I keep thinking, oh, I should invest in something. I should buy some nice 2-star stuff because I think I can use it now. I might be able to use it. I don't know. I should double check that one. I should get myself some nice 2-star stuff and upgrade. But actually, the missions not too far ahead start giving you the 2-star stuff. It's all the bog standard, like your caliber and your whatever they're called, the standard spiral order stuff, the ones that they all wear. I can't remember what it's called now. It's so boring, I can't remember the name. Oh no. Seriously, how did you get me there? Don't want to fight you, I want to fight this guy. Can you drop your shield? So yeah, you get all of the bog standard basic 2-star stuff basically just before you get to Snarbalax, which is kind of good because all that basic starter gear is piercing resist, and obviously you're going up against a ton of beasts, you want piercing resist gear. That's pretty good. So that's probably a good one to hold out on. To go further, I don't know, at that point I really need to start figuring out which guns exactly I want to bring with me and things. I'm thinking I want one of each type of gun and a sword, just so I got something to actually, you know, fall back on. A fallback sword, you know. Everyone needs a fallback sword. And given that I'm going to have the caliber, I feel like that's probably just should be the one. It's a pretty good bog standard sword. But at the same time, my standard fallback normal damage sword that I had on my Roka was always one of the cutter line, and I loved that dang thing. Cutter's so much fun to play with. So I kind of would like one of them again. But then I already had one as well, so why bother? I don't know. That really needs to stay down longer. That's got so much health, that's unreal. And these guys... This is getting to be a problem. I really need to take this guy down a little bit faster. And here's another one. Damn it! So, I'm actually kind of enjoying this big, slow, heavy sword. I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should go for Sudaruska? Would a Sudaruska be a good thing to have? Or... Well, it would involve PvP, and I don't like that, but Triglav? Is Triglav normal? I forget. Is that a normal or elemental sword? I think it's normal with freezing damage, isn't it? Which would make that kind of a cool one to have. I wouldn't mind a Triglav at all. Or I could just, you know, check out the auction house and see if I can find one of them cleavers. Although, at the same time, that would be a 5-star item, and I wouldn't be able to equip that until I get like much further. That's probably a foolish idea. No, I would want to get the basic one and, you know, work up from there. Also, it's going to be a long and slow process, you know. I could do PvP until I get there, you know. A little bit of PvP each week till I get the recipes. It could work. God damn. Next time? Is this thing going to go down next time? There's always the win million line, but how about no? It only goes up to 4-star anyway. Ridiculous. So I could go for a cutter again. I mean, I could turn it into the shiny gold hunting blade, but that's a bit of a silly item because it's weak to everything except beasts. I could go Dread Venom Striker, but I have a Dread Venom Striker. There's nothing interesting about that. Oh no! One more? Pseudoruska or Triglav, I'm definitely kind of intrigued by at this stage in time. And of course I could always just go down the Caliber line, which would just be boring, but a fairly good all-rounder, fairly standard all-purpose sword. Medium speed, medium damage, against everything. It'd be a good sort of sidearm for me to have as a gunner. Finally! Seriously! As far as guns, I still can't figure out what the heck I actually want. I'm thinking like the jelly ones, the ones that come from the Antigua line, but that would involve a lot of jelly runs. I have no idea how much patience I might have for jelly. Of course, I could always buy them on the auction house as well, because there are plenty more. There's another one? You've got to be kidding me. You cannot be serious. How long did it take me to kill that last one? Oh my god. Now, are these guys infinitely spawning? They will be, won't they? The jellies won't be. I should probably deal with those. Out of here. Dragon. Probably shouldn't be. I'm using fire and ice. That's a silly combination. There's the thing. If I do get a gun, it probably shouldn't be an ice gun of any sort, because I just won't get any use out of it, basically. Because I'm going to be shooting fire all the time. Okay. I'm stuck. For some reason I'm stuck there. Got stuck on a wall. That's not good. Shoot through the gap. Really? Can't shoot through that gap? Now I can. Cool. Out of here. There's a good gap. That's a very good gap. I like that one. Oh, it's back. Damn it. Let's take down some shields. If I could get the timing right, I could fire more bullets. Yeah, I need to try and fire only 2 shots from the clip. No, I can't get the timing very good on this. That's better. There we go, I don't have to stop and reload. That's a habit I need to be getting into. The no reloading rate. I mean, that's... Ow. There's a thing I used to be able to do way back when, before I even started recording videos, when I used to run around with a magma driver. That's got 2 shots before you reload. It's a slightly different fire rate, but the principle's much the same, and I kind of got the hang of that, and I haven't done that in a long time since I've just been running around with the old Polaris and just blasting stuff into a corner and just pummeling it till it doesn't get up anymore. Maybe that's the thing I need. Maybe I should get myself a supernova. No, because no, I want specific damage types. No, all the good weapons belong to bosses, and I've already made most of them on Morocco. I would like to try out new weapons that I've never tried out before. I don't know what else I can try. What else is there? Definitely the Antigua lines. I've not played around with those before, so I can either make myself an elemental or a shadow gun there, or both, you know, if I'm so inclined to do both. Like I say, I've made a magma driver before. Whether I'd want to make another driver or not, I'm not certain. I could do, but I don't know how I feel about that. I just don't know. Seriously, I wish this thing would just stop shielding. It's getting on my nerves now. How much health has it got? Very little. Come on, you gotta be... Would you just drop dead already? Right, you got no shields. Just... There we go. Good robot. You're a little late for your shield, but good effort nonetheless. Now let's hit you in the face with a frickin' wrench. Or whatever the heck this thing is. Hatchet, that's the one. I keep calling it a wrench. It's like nothing like a wrench. It's just a massive slab of metal with a stick on the end. Whew. Okay, there we go. That's cool. I have no idea how long I've been recording for. I shall have to check. I don't have my timer on the window, which means I lose track of time. Did that go? Do I have time to do more, or do I? Probably not. Let's have a quick nosy one moment. Been at this for, yeah, I've been at this for 30 minutes, so if there's any talky bits, we'll do some talky bits, because I miss my talky bits. I miss voicing the characters, man. It's something I want to do. So we'll have a quick look at what we can heat up. Nothing exciting there, in fact. Actually, given how derpy the heat actually tends to be, they probably are actually available to heat up. It says they're not, but I'd be willing to bet definitely the heavy hatchet, probably the frost gun, actually probably can be heated. And the spiral, actually, they probably can all be heated. Find out in just uno momento, though. Boy, I tell you, I wish more of the heat went into the pets, though. For how much heat they need, one good solid run heats them up so very little. So we got some stuff to make some stuff. And we got... Yeah, I told you, there we go, they're all ready to heat up. Oh, that's so weird. So, can't do anything exciting there. Let's just make it better. Tis Heavy Hatchet 3, Frost Gun. Let's see if we can't skip a level. Frost Gun becomes Heat Bonus, sure. Spiral Scale becomes... Come on. Double level up, level 4, and heat. Yes, that's the best kind of thing. And you lot, I don't have any of the relevant crystals for, so go suck it, is basically my attitude to that one. Where do you get those crystals from then? Because obviously they don't appear to be dropping from... They aren't dropping from the levels, are they? I'm getting the dim ones from the levels, I think. Or am I getting the warm? I'm certainly not getting either of them from... I'm certainly not from missions anymore. The 0-star missions give them, but really early on. Mostly it's just bothering me on the grounds of OCD, because they are forever ever going to say, you need to level these up, why don't you spend some crystals on them? And I'm not going to be able to do that, because I don't have any to actually spend. I don't know where you get more, except... Oh, I can downgrade them, can't I? But, yeah, I'm sure they'd be quite happy to sell me some... No, they don't sell anything lower than 2-star. However, there is a recipe, is there not? Hello, alchemy machine. Rarity. Yeah, I can craft 0-star. So I can turn 3 dims into 5 cracks. I can see myself doing that at some stage just to get rid of the bloody things. Anyway, quick nosy at what's up ahead, because I think we've done, or yeah, we've checked off all those 5. Look at them all gold and shiny, which means there'll be some talks, which gets us some gear. We've got 3 more missions, and then we're up to Snarbs. Should be a fun one. So this guy's going to give me a recipe for the next fire crystals and some sparks. They're good. Then we get Cobalt. That's what it was called. Cobalt. I couldn't remember the name. Cobalt, Defender, Blast Bomb, Blaster. Blaster should be fun. I like Blaster. Blaster would be a good one for me. And Caliber, which is obviously standard go-to, default, bog standard, ordinary, boring sword. But cool. Anyway, let's go speak to Captain Oslo. No, Agent Cora. Captain Oslo selected an elite squad to enter the Clockworks. Cora's going to tell you about this. Let's speak to Agent Cora. Hello, Nimcha. I hope you're doing well. Something has come up that will require you to face your greatest challenge yet. I have an order from Spiral HQ that comes from Captain Oslo himself. You have been selected as one of the knights to actively search for traces of the Alpha Squad. Alpha Squad? Sounds vaguely familiar. Sure, there are plenty of new recruits that chatter about them constantly. They're like heroes to some knights. The Alpha Squad was an elite squad of knights that Oslo personally selected to enter the Clockworks in an effort to locate the source of the massive energy signal below. Because all systems on the Skylark were offline for several months, radio communication was not possible. Instead, they left a series of recon modules throughout their travels, sort of like a breadcrumb trail. When our technicians finally got the Skylark's communication systems online, we could not establish a link with the Alpha Squad. They have never been heard from since. The channel is completely dead. The deadline is what has us all scratching our heads. Our comlinks have been built to withstand all manners of extreme conditions, even explosions. Heck, they survived the Skylark going down after all. There's nothing I can think of that could kill the link completely. Why do I come into all of this? We need you to discover what happened to them. You'll start by seeking out known locations of their recon modules and collecting them for analysis. I'll be in charge of locating their general whereabouts and directing you toward them. It's your job to go into the wild to retrieve them. Additionally, I'll provide you with a quick background of each of the 4 members of the Alpha Squad. Squad Leader Euclid, Squad Guardian Grants, Squad Recon Palmer, and Squad Technician Rulin. Tell me about Squad Leader Euclid. Euclid wasn't your typical knight. By the time most in his division were getting their Squire crest, he had already achieved Vanguard. As a squad leader, he led a series of successful assaults against the Morai during the liberation of Isora. A brilliant technician, he was known for getting the job done with half the knights of other squads. Continue. It was for this reason that Oslo selected him to take a small squad down into the unknown depths of the Clockworks. After all, if you cut your teeth battling under Morai typhoon fire, you can probably handle anything, right? But maybe the Clockworks proved too much for even his ability. We just don't know. Excuse me. Tell me about Squad Guardian Grants. Grants was the real veteran of the bunch. A seasoned Guardian, Grants specialised in keeping his squad safe, namely by crushing anything that would mean to do them harm. Grants took his Guardian's oath very seriously, often putting himself directly in harm's way in order to protect another. The guy was selfless. Imagine if disaster truly befell the Alpha Squad, Grants didn't let it end without one hell of a fight. Tell me about Squad Recon Palmer. Palmer was the youngest of the bunch, a very talented recon, but with very little combat experience. She and I went to academy together, and I can remember the day when the simulator technicians had thought their program was busted due to Palmer's performance. She actually apologised. But still, I'm worried about her. From the reports that I've read, the Clockworks are unlike anything we've ever encountered. I only hope that she keeps them informed of what's ahead, and they will watch her back. Tell me about Squad Technician Rulin. Rulin was recruited as the technical genius Captain Oslo believed would be required for navigating the vast mechanized world of the Clockworks. His primary responsibilities included everything from disabling locks to repairing armor to wrecking sentient constructs. He was additionally led lead on analyzing the core once the squad reached it. Rulin was very logical. I think he was aware of the odds we have of reaching the core and then doing something with it in order to restore the Skylark. I think Rulin knew exactly what kind of mission he was undertaking when they made their first descent into the darkness of the Clockworks. So where do I start? Right, down to business. Well done, Blazing Dragon in the background there, leveling up. We've located an Alpha Squad recon module in an area of the Clockworks known as the Gloaming Wildwoods. However, this particular zone is home to a horrible creature known as the Snarbalax. Snarbalax has made fast work of squires like yourself, but I know you can handle it, Nimcha. But you're going to need to prepare. I've issued you a series of missions that will allow you to assemble a loadout fit for taking on this terrible beast and reclaiming that recon module. I'll do my best to recover the recon module and destroy the Snarbalax. We're counting on you, Nimcha. And that is that. I got me some sparks of life, and I know how to make dim fire crystals, which could potentially be useful, I suppose. Oh, I also got these guys that I never actually bothered learning, whatever. Let's learn them. Let's learn me some stuff. Ooh, actually. That is an upgrade of a shield, isn't it? I mean, admittedly, I've got Aegis, not Aegis, but, you know, whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. I don't know what it's called. You know what it's called. I'm sure you do. It's called Defender, that's the one. It becomes Aegis, you know, if I keep at it long enough. I've got Defender coming up soon, which it probably is going to be better than that, but at the moment that's kind of better than my current one, I suspect, so maybe I should make that. Should I make that? I can make that. I've got... Hang on, we've got that, which is currently better than my current one, because I'm currently wearing a... Actually, that's not better than my current... But my current armor is still a 0. I'm dragging this episode out. This should have stopped like 10 minutes ago, but let's do some crafting. I want to do some crafting here. So I got the bits to make that, and the Orbs of Alchemy, and I got crowns. That's cool. Right. Bada bing! That's some armor. Cool. And that's a 1-star upgrade. And I got this, which I just used my freaking beast scale for. Right, well, I'm hitting up the auction house, but you don't need to see that. Basically, rest assured that I'm going to have that shield next time I play this. So, thank you very much for watching. I've been Nimcha, and this has been my dragon, which I said I was going to find a name for, and I still haven't found a name for. That is... I know I've said this like 3 times, but I swear I will pick out a name for him by next week. So I'm going to go buy that beast scale, make myself a shield, and name a dragon, and I will see you next time.